Hi everybody, again I'm Susan and I'm coming to you from Durham, North Carolina, and NC Dance for Parkinson's. Try that again. Hi everybody, again I am Susan and I am coming to you from Durham, North Carolina, and I am with NC Dance for Parkinson's and the Parkinson's Movement Initiative at ADF. I've brought for you a centering exercise. It's an improvisation, and it's really just to start you moving, to get you going so you can do some more. So you don't have to do everything I do exactly as I do it. It's not about my movement, this is about your movement, and it's really just designed to kind of wake you up. So I'm going to give you some prompts, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to react to my own prompts, but again, you can react to the prompts however you like. All right, so let's start by giving your hands a little massage. You can pretend you're putting on your hand lotion, or maybe you just have some stiff hands and you want to give them a rub, so you want to get on into each finger and the other hand. Good. And then we're going to massage up one arm, so really give it a good squeeze all the way up to your shoulder. You can get into the meat of your shoulder where it connects to your neck and give that a good squeeze. It's where we end up getting a lot of tension, a lot of us anyway, so give that a good rub. And then your other hand, and up that arm. Giving the forearm a squeeze, all the way up to your shoulder, and give yourself a good shoulder rub. And take it back down. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing, but we're just going to be really light about it. So just kind of gently touch your skin on your hands, gently kind of, maybe you're putting on some lotion, but it's really light. And you can put it up on your shoulder and up your other arm, all the way up your shoulder. Good. And then we're going to just kind of drip, 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 just kind of dabble like little tiny droplets of water falling on your arm and up your other arm. Good. Let's do the face. So give your face a little massage. Forehead, scrub your scalp, back of your back of the head. And then nice and light, so just kind of brush it, fix your hair, and then little taps, little dabbly taps, like there's raindrops falling on your head. Good, let's do down the legs, the belly, let's give the belly a rub, and the thighs, kind of give them a good massage, get up underneath, you can even move your leg if you need to. Get up underneath, get into your bottom, the glute muscles, your butt, all the way down as far as you can on each leg, giving that leg a good massage, a good squeeze. All the way down, as far as you can, into your toes if you can. Good, come on back up. And now we're gonna be light about it, so just brush off. Maybe you've got some dust or some lint or some dog hair. And just nice and light, just brushing gently down legs, all the way to your toes if you can. And back up. Good, and then we're gonna dabble. Just little light touches, little light taps on your butt, down your legs, on the back. Little light taps, down your legs. And come on back up. All right, back to the hands. We're going to open and close our hands like they're blinking lights, and you can do one and the other. You can do any kind of hand dance you'd like. Maybe you're conducting an orchestra, maybe you're conjuring something. Just let your hands dance around as much as you'd like, as little as you'd like, or as big as you'd like. And as your hands move, allow them to start to interact with your body a little bit. So they're out here, but then they brush against your face. Or they start tapping your lap, and then they're up again, and then, I don't know, something brushes on to your body. So you're moving your hands any way you like, doing a hand and arm dance, and every once in a while you find your hand kind of brushes on your body. And then it begins to be a little more aggressive. So as you're dancing with your hands, you find your hands are hitting your body a little bit more of a tap. So instead of a nice little brush, it's like, just to get into a little bit more intensity as your hands dance and run up against some parts of your body. And start to reach across a little bit more, thinking about as your hands are dancing that they can reach across your body down and up. And still, you might want to touch your body as you go, reaching across, up and down. And then as you're reaching, thinking about what you're reaching for. So I can see my plant over there. I can see the light on the ceiling. I can see the lamp over there. So as you reach, really looking at what you're reaching towards, maybe it's the floor and your feet, maybe it's that picture on the wall, or that bowl over there. And then, again, you've been touching one hand to the body as you've been moving it. So now, thinking about reaching and then attracting in to connect another part of your body. So maybe your hand to your knee, maybe your hand to your head, maybe your foot to your knee, maybe your elbow to your waist. But reaching out and then finding a connection between two body parts. And allow it to feel like it's a real pull, like there can be some kind of magnetic attraction, and it really wants to pull in, reaching out and pulling in. And then let it be like a repelling. So you touch, and then it's like, you bounce off. Touch and bounce off. Touch and bounce off. Touch and bounce off. So there's like a little lightness to the touch, bouncing off, pushing away, and pushing away. Now imagine that your whole body, you've got that lightness. Imagine that you could fill your whole body up with air, filling it up like a balloon, and then the air leaks out. You can even make the sound as your body sort of shrinks and shrivels up. And let's do it again. So filling up everything, letting the air come in through all the way fingertips and toes, and then, and just like a balloon, you just get smaller and shrivel up. And let's do it one more time, thinking about growing, 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 and shrinking, 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 and shrinking. Good. Find your hands pressing together. And again, the way we were touching different parts of the body, really think about a press, pressing your hands together, and then press around to some other body parts. Pressing down on your head, pressing your bottom into the chair, pressing on the bottom of your foot, any place, maybe pressing the feet into the floor, feeling the floor, pressing into other things, pressing your hands into the chair, pressing into the back of the chair. Maybe there's something you can reach that's nearby and you can press into it, pressing, and then let it be a little lighter. So again, we're just touching and patting the floor with our feet and patting the chairs with our hand, patting the back of the chair, nice and light, maybe with your shoulder. And then you're just, instead of touching it, you're just thinking about touching it, just barely. Maybe your feet just barely touch the floor, and maybe your hand just barely touches your cheek. And it's like you're sprinkling stardust around onto your body, onto the chair, sprinkling stardust onto your feet, yes. Wafting some nice smelling perfume over your body. You spray it in the air, you just breathe it in and just let your body walk into that spritz. Good. And then find something you want to wave at. Wave out the window, wave to the camera, wave to your lamp, wave to your pet or your cat or your dog or your parakeet, I don't know. Wave with your elbow, wave with your foot. And then allow your whole body to, in any way, move and to make a little dance for yourself. Anything you like, anything that we did you want to repeat. Thinking about what you're moving through. So we touched the things that are in the space and we reached to the things that are in the space. What about the air itself? Kind of like that wafting we were just talking about. Thinking about moving through the air, through the space, thinking about the shapes of the things in your space and finding maybe a way to trace them in the air around those things. So giving an idea of shape even though the thing is not there, moving through the space, making shapes in the space. Square shapes, round shapes, little shapes, big shapes. Around your own body, finding the spaces where your body is not. So my arm is here, but it's not here. My legs are here, but they're not here. Finding that space. Great. Take a nice breath. Move any way you like to right now. Anything else that you wanted to do before we finish with this particular experience. Let your body settle. Feel your feet on the floor, your hands on your lap or resting nearby. Take a nice breath, blow it out. 2 more nice breaths. Great. I hope that has enlivened you a little bit and you're ready to do some more dances. And you will find them here on our YouTube channel, ADF Studios. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you again with something else.